A warm hello and welcome. I'm Coach Ray, your go-to for narration and conversations on topics that keep you alive and well-ish. Follow me for practical tips, expert insight, and motivational stories that help you build a better life. Thank you for joining me today. Since it's the last weekend of the year, I wanted to take some time to reflect back on all the things that we've shared together. In this video, I'll be reading the article that I wrote titled, A Wellness Coach's Year in Review, Building a Life Aligned with My Values. In this video, I'm going to share some personal things about myself, but also hopefully inspire some extraordinary things for you. Are you ready? Let's go! Looking back on this past year, I can see how my strengths as an introvert and a highly sensitive person, combined with the skills I developed as a nationally board-certified health and wellness coach, and the resilience I built during my husband's time in the United States Marine Corps, have all come together to guide me through another year of post-military life. It's been a year of practical wins and personal growth. We invested in our home with new windows and a new manifold for the furnace, handled several emergency veterinarian visits with care, and prioritized our physical and mental health. My husband continues to inspire me as an honor roll student, dedicating himself to building a new career that he finds both challenging and exciting, while I've stepped out of my comfort zone to help more people live their best lives. This year wasn't without its challenges, but it's proof of the grit we've built together and as individuals, balancing the everyday hurdles with a shared commitment to pursuing growth and finding purpose. Beyond the personal and professional milestones, this year has been about staying true to my values, choosing courage over comfort, presence over perfection, and commitment over complacency. Here's a look back at my journey through 2024, the wins, the lessons, and the ways I've brought these principles to life. If you've never watched New Girl, there's a scene where Jess, the quirky main character, gets a much-needed pep talk from her roommate and friend Schmidt. In the episode, Jess is about to head out on a string of dates from a dating app, but worries she's going to hurt her date's feelings if she doesn't like them. Schmidt, the confident motivator, steps in to set her straight. He reminds Jess that she doesn't need to spend all day worrying about other people's feelings. In this situation, it's about knowing her worth and focusing on what she wants. In classic Schmidt fashion, he delivers the ultimate confidence boost, declaring that Jess is the prize, comparing her to the last irresistible piece of pie. I share this scene because it reminds me of a pep talk my husband gave me when I started to consider making some professional changes. At the time, I wasn't feeling confident. I doubted what I had to offer, and my sense of value and worth were tangled up in old experiences and limiting beliefs. To move forward, I had to ask myself some tough questions. Am I happy more often than not? Am I really challenging myself? Am I ready? Am I putting my time and energy into the right places? Is this the best use of my strengths and talents? What am I avoiding that could help me grow? Those reflections motivated me to create the Goldfish Journal and the Gym Journal. Both are for sale on Amazon, and I'll be sure to share those links below. With my husband's encouragement and a good dose of tech support, I stepped out of my comfort zone to launch this YouTube channel, showcase my writing on Medium, and bring it all together on my website, aliveandwellish.com. Most importantly, reevaluating my worth and rediscovering my true value empowered me to take a bold step. I recently transitioned to a new job that better aligns with my values and goals. It's amazing how much changes when you finally start to see yourself as the last piece of pie. My accomplishments this year went far beyond mere achievements. They were about cultivating a deeper sense of value within myself and finding ways to share that with others. When I encourage people to do a life audit and recognize when they've outgrown their environment, it's not just hollow advice. I've lived that truth. I left my comfort zone and stepped into spaces where my skills and passions could grow, are celebrated, and serve as a source of inspiration and support for others. And anytime I start doubting my worth, I've got plenty of people ready to remind me I'm the pie. The path wasn't always smooth. Health challenges, both my own and my family's, tested my faith and fortitude. Financial crossroads forced tough decisions, and professional dilemmas required discernment and courage. Instead of shying away from discomfort, I chose to sit with it, lean into it, hold space, and process it, even when it felt overwhelming. Over time, I've become deeply passionate about the idea of suffering. Not the sense of glorifying pain, but in learning how to move through it with grace, skill, and tact. Suffering is inevitable. It's a part of the human experience, but how we respond to it is a choice. Suffering effectively means acknowledging discomfort, understanding it, and using it as a catalyst for growth rather than a reason to give up your power. Well, it's not a message most people want to hear. It's a hill I'm willing to die on because this mindset can change lives. Suffering is part of life, but choosing to suffer effectively is empowering. It's a skill I believe everyone can learn. Through my experiences, I've gotten better at suffering effectively. Now, I don't just endure pain. I embrace the lessons embedded in every challenge and use what I've learned to help others. Growth doesn't come easily, but it always brings clarity and strength to those who are willing to confront hardships and challenges head on, hold space for suffering, and accept it all for what it is. Curiosity is my compass, guiding me to new opportunities, experiences, and perspectives. I've read over 50 books this year, renewed my National Board Certified Health and Wellness Coach certification, and tried a few new things, mostly food. Every curiosity reinforced a powerful truth. Magic often lies in the unfamiliar, waiting for us to experience and embrace it. Curiosity alone isn't enough though. This year, I've made a conscious decision to operate from a place of gratitude and abundance, rather than from fear and lack. It's okay not to have all the answers, skills, or resources. It's okay not to know the way forward. It's not okay to stop forging our path because of these unknowns. Instead of worrying about what I don't have or might lose, I want to focus on appreciating the resources, relationships, and opportunities already available to me. This shift in mindset allows me to approach changes or difficulties with a sense of possibility rather than limitation, and it creates space for more creativity and growth. To keep this intention front and center, I placed a stone, this little guy right here, on my desk, engraved with the word abundance. It's a daily reminder that there's always enough of what I need if I choose to see it. Whether I was transforming the mundane to something marvelous, finding inspiration in fictional characters, or overcoming moments of self-doubt, staying curious and abundant-minded helped me deepen my knowledge, expand my worldview, and enhance both my personal and professional life. It's a practice that not only opens doors, but also reminds me to celebrate the journey as much as the destination. As another year comes to an end, I'm reminded of the importance of being present. Through the hustle and chaos of the year, I've tried to slow down and appreciate the beauty in small, meaningful moments. It's easy to overlook the small joys, and in a world of highlight reels, sometimes we don't even celebrate the big successes because we don't feel like they are big enough. We're rushing on to the next big win, losing track of the only thing we cannot get back: time. The likelihood of any of us being born is estimated at 1 in 4 quadrillion or more. Each of us is truly a miracle, here to experience the vast and complex range of human existence. If that fact alone isn't enough to inspire and humble you, I don't know what is. It's a reminder that life is precious and fleeting, and it deserves to be lived fully and intentionally. Let your light shine. The sun does not think of tomorrow or yesterday. It is the light every day. It shines without demand or question, if for no other reason than because it is the sun. As a coach, I've seen how aligning actions and values can transform lives. Sharing your unique gifts, your light with the world isn't just inspiring and motivating, it's incredibly fulfilling. It's also what we need from each other. Taking leaps of faith, even when they feel intimidating, can open new doors of opportunity and realms of growth you never imagined. Start small, stay consistent, keep trying. You are capable of amazing things.
My sunshine, my only sunshine, you make me happy.
Practicing self-compassion and finding joy without waiting for the right time has never been easy for me. I'm still learning to love my body by nourishing it with care, celebrating movement and joy, and inviting, more like summoning, patience and peace into my life. Supporting others without carrying their burdens creates opportunities for me to be kind yet firm, present without being presumptuous, and steadfast in my vision yet flexible in my approach. I can teach others and learn alongside them. And should I ever feel misaligned along the way, I reflect and return to my values. These small but powerful acts keep me grounded, grateful, and connected to what matters most all throughout the year. Looking ahead, I feel inspired to continue living boldly and to dream big. While I'm rooted in my values, I am not limited. I aim to support others on their journey, evolve in ways that uplift and empower, and build connections that foster courage and positive transformation. Keep an eye out for Alive and Wellish updates on community programs created and run by yours truly, new content, courses, and resource creation, health and wellness tips based in research and or personal experience, creative and motivational stories to help you build a better life, and much, much more. Cheers to another year of growth, meaningful connections, and living with purpose and joy. What about you? If you could describe this past year in one word, what would it be and why? Looking ahead, what words of advice or inspiration would you give yourself for next year? Be sure to comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You just listened to me read the article I wrote titled A Wellness Coach's Year in Review, Building a Life Aligned with My Values. Thank you so much for watching. I've shared the original blog post below since there are several links to my content and creations in there. I've also linked the 2 journals below, perfect for most New Year's resolutions. Remember, it's not about reaching a destination. It's about embracing the beautiful messiness of life and finding joy along the way. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I appreciate each of you and I'm constantly thinking about ways to give back. Take what you need, leave the rest, and until next time, I am wishing you all a very happy new year. Stay well, my friends.